So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place to rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now
It's not doing it going that direction.
For Two Beerded Guys.
What's up, fuckers?
Woo!
I'm TVG_Ops guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
And behind the mic, camera, whatever the fuck it is, the one, the only,
I'll scream Matt.
That motherfucker.
that motherfucker. Cheers, prost, all the good shit. I'm going to be slightly distracted today. I have a fantasy football draft at the exact same time.
Does that mean John has to read the stuff?
No, I got it. It's a 16-team league. I'm going to have plenty of downtime.
He's got a more sultry voice, but he just says, like, seems like it never goes smoothly.
Well, I have to zoom in on the print so I can read it, actually.
That's it. That's the problem.
We made a good beer.
We did make a good beer.
And by we, I clearly mean Smo did most of the work, but
Clearly.
yeah.
That's how Blasphemy Brew works.
Smoke kind of comes up with it. Brian does a lot of the checking on stuff, and then there's us to do the grunt work for cleanup.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Two Beerded Guys do a lot of grunt work.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Blasphemy Brewing, you, Brian, and Smo do the work.
Yeah. Well, and Blasphemy Brewing, you're drinking Kung Pao Buddha's Flied Lice Lager. So.
Flight Weiss Lager.
That's clearly wrong.
Blasphemy Brewing. Mary's Big Black Stout was our previous brew, so.
Which was delicious.
And
if I might
also
say
the
so.
tamest name we came up with at the time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good options there that just were overlooked, sadly.
They weren't overlooked.
They weren't overlooked.
Or
Tyler
deemed,
nicks the shit out of them.
or deemed inappropriate.
Since we were pouring that at a beer fest.
Some might say just vetoed.
That's pretty much what I love how even Smo that time was like, Tyler, here's all the names. Just pick one.
Pick one.
Even Sooner's like, normally who would be like, no, was like, yeah. Well, since you guys are pouring, just...
Yeah. Which one is the least offensive?
Well, we didn't go with the least. We went with one of, though. Like,
Yeah.
We went with pretty close to the least offensive.
Yeah.
And that's...
granted, mostly they were pretty all offensive. All right, fair.
Maybe someday, if people badger me enough, I'll pull up the list of...
When Mary's Big Black Stout is possibly the least offensive.
Yeah. Peanut butter banana, and her just eyeing that banana on that label.
Can you imagine what the rest were?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
fun.
What's wrong, Matt?
I just realized I didn't look to see what we got. I see the
You're
lineup.
the one
here.
that helped bring them down.
Yeah, but then you pick some other ones. Some
grabbed one.
went back.
I just grabbed one.
All right.
It is that time, right?
It is. Matt, what you got? What you thinking?
It is fair because I also forgot that one's got a unicorn on it. So ninjas versus unicorns. Got to stick with it.
It is the stupidest theory ever, and yet it gets proven right almost every goddamn time. It's so fucking annoying.
Rarely wrong.
I guess I'll be a little bit obvious about this. I'm gonna do the strawberry jacket, 3-year-old strawberry barley wine.
Yeah, I'm excited to have an aged strawberry barley wine.
Yeah, I
From
remember it being
Revolution,
okay.
especially. Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think we still scored it like a 4.5.
Yeah, yeah,
So, I mean...
I know they're doing that barrel program up there.
yeah.
By the way, the current draft right now, in my first round, not upset by my pick at all. Was able to get Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people were thinking he might be the number one pick in the draft in general and average.
Yeah, I'm not...
So.
I got him 7th.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Great value.
Like, that's a fucking steal.
Oh, yeah.
What's funny is all day I tried to trade down out of 7 because at 7 I was like, I mean, there's going to be some great players, but...
Yeah.
So I was trying to go down to
A
that
little bit
14,
better
15,
value.
16, try to double up early in the second.
Yep.
And I had a trade that was about to go through. Unfortunately, the picks locked in at 6, and we weren't able to finalize the deal. If I'd have known Bijan was going to drop to me at 7, I'd have never even entertained trade offers. So,
I feel like I've seen this movie before.
draft day, motherfuckers!
Dude.
My team name is the Sad Browns fan.
Okay, yeah.
little less funny, a little more
Back
on
to
the nose,
draft
huh? Yeah.
What can I say? It's the curse I was born with.
Yeah. You can choose your.
I was gonna say, eventually you could always.
We weren't even allowed to have pro football on in the 4 years the Browns weren't around. Like any team. We couldn't turn on a pro football game.
You're an adult now.
You didn't follow the Baltimore
Yeah,
Browns when they moved?
But think about it. Now that I've fucking been a Browns fan this long, why the fuck would I change now? I've gone through all this misery. We're finally getting decent? No!
Some people hate themselves. I get it.
I am a Boilermaker. Hey, I am a Boilermaker.
Yeah, that's true too.
All right, and what'd you pick as yours? Sorry.
Strawberries. Jacket,
yeah, that's right. For me, I'm honestly gonna have to go with the Speckaloos cookie butter, the milk stout, mostly because WeldWorks rarely lets us down.
Yeah.
And that I love butter cookies, so like,
Right?
that sounds like it could be really fucking good.
Sounds like it could be really good. It always gives me pause. The beer's like, oh, it's buttery. And it's like, oh.
But if it's actually supposed to be buttery,
I'm curious if it's gonna be like a white stout or like a traditional stout.
That's a good question. We'll find out.
I'm gonna be less excited if it's a white stout.
Oh, but if
I
it's
fucking hate white
If white
stouts.
stout's good, I always fucking love them. It's just most people
Find
don't
me
think it's
one. Haven't found one yet.
Yeah.
good. Dragon's Books was pretty good. It was solid.
It was meh.
And
Better than most.
yeah, what's the one out west? Brewlink. Theirs on draft is good.
Brewlings is fucking terrible. And did you just say out west for an Indiana brewery?
West side of Indy.
Out west?
I'm not talking about like Kansas. Look at that, Press John. He says,
Hey.
"What's up, you sexy motherfuckers? Got good news. All in for hops and coasters."
Woo! Good to know.
I didn't
Have a
think
good
there was an
time.
option that you weren't.
there
We were talking
was-
about that beforehand. I thought
So,
you were.
no, I hadn't told you guys. The wife had a few health things going on.
Oh.
And so they weren't sure if there was going to
Understandable.
have to be a surgery around that time.
Okay.
Touche.
But it sounds like the MRI must have went well today.
Good.
So that's good.
All right, we'll take the good news.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We'll call that double good news then.
I'd have been sad to miss out on Brett this year, especially with us having the booth. It'll be fun to work that with him for the time I got. And
We have another individual who is willing to help us out during the event if needed. So this is good.
huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Who else?
Vodka gin.
I was gonna say, is this?
Oh, good
She
Lord.
is not pouring this year.
That
so
sounds like a terrible.
Her and some family members are going to be around.
I love
And she's like, I kind of miss working a booth, though, because, it's short, sweet interactions. You don't necessarily... And I was like, well, if you have social anxiety and you need to come work a booth, you can help.
Ours is not necessarily short, sweet interactions, though.
I know.
Our booth is built around.
But are we saying regardless that she's gonna be there, or
She's going to be there.
Okay,
She's at the event.
just whether she's working. Okay, that I didn't know if that was the hinge issue there.
Nope.
Sweet.
Oh, hold on.
Haven't
I'll
seen
get
her
to
in a
this
minute.
beer in 1 second.
Yeah.
My
So-
pick came
It'll
up.
be good to catch up.
Right. No, absolutely. So, super excited about that. And told her it was your birthday. Her response to being able to work in the booth was, fuck yeah.
I had to go with the tried and true guy right there, Mr. Mike Evans.
Okay.
Plays on a team
Always.
with some decent weapons, but with a guy like Baker who just loves to throw it as your starting quarterback, that died.
Oh, that didn't take long.
That fucking Browns connection.
Well, it wasn't even that. It's more, Baker's not exactly known for good decision making, so when he panics, he's just going to throw it up to Mike Evans.
Oh, that's
And most of the time, Mike Evans, catches it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a dude who's just kind of like the quietest 1,200-yard season every year.
Right.
Anyway, so our first beer is Pilsner Italiano, crispy Italian style Pilsner dry hopped with spalt hops. This is from Wiley Roots Brewing at 5.5%.
Crispy boy. we might
That's
say,
the
huh?
plan. That's the plan.
What's up, so?
When do I pick again? All right. Need to look at some quarterbacks.
Seems awful early for a quarterback.
In 16-team leagues, running backs and wide receivers are already thinning down.
That's true.
And, spinner
Top
out
tight
already.
end's probably gone.
And right now, only one quarterback has gone, Patty Mahomes. He went the first fucking round for some reason. So, for the third round, I'm debating between tight end and quarterback. So far, there hasn't been a run on tight ends. I think that'll happen before it gets to me. But, so I'm getting kind of an idea.
Yeah, if the run goes on tight ends, then you got to jump ship and go to quarterback.
I'm taking Kelsey if he's still available. because somehow he still is. And then it's the top running back available right now is fucking Alvin Kamara, so not really caring about that. And yeah, every other quarterback's available, so I'll probably take Lamar Jackson as much as I fucking hate Baltimore if he's available. But
The Browns fan.
too many, huh?
Back to being a Browns fan.
Well, Lamar doesn't play for the Browns. He plays for Baltimore. I fucking hate that.
Fucking hate. I
Oh,
know.
yeah. Oh yeah. So, but see, my fantasy team is not my real team. Like that's not who I'm supporting. I can deal with it.
All right.
So you don't do the Chris Stream strategy where you got to, avoid getting
weird.
stuff that you're going to pick or you have to cheer against your team.
A little bit of floaties in
Why
there.
do I have so many chunkies in my fucking pills?
Do they dry hop the pills?
Well, yep. We didn't plug that in, evidently.
We did not.
We did not. And
it
Brett
was.
is saying some say Matt's a tight end. I
Dry
will
hop,
take
yeah.
that.
Matt is a tight end.
Oh, Josh Allen just
Maybe
went.
not after this weekend.
Josh Allen just went, so maybe the run on quarterbacks will go before tight ends.
There you go. So this pills is nice, crisp, pretty delicious pills. I like the hop characteristic in it. I'm not quite sure how old it is, so it may have dropped out just a little bit. Like you said, it's got some floaties in it. That is a result of being dry hop there.
But you can dry hop shit without having floaties.
Yep. So a little bit, maybe not the best of beer making abilities there in that regards. Policies, procedures, best practices.
But considering it's Wiley Roots, that surprises me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something about the flavor I don't like. And I'm having troubles verbalize, like I can't pinpoint it. But there's something about the flavor I just do not like.
It's very beer flavored beer, so like it seems kind of on point, but there's something like on the finish that seems a little odd to me.
I don't know if it's the type of
know if
hops they
it's-
use. I don't
yeah.
know much about spalt hops.
Well, I was sitting here thinking, like, I don't necessarily know what hop flavor I'm getting. Like, I get some bitterness, but I don't. With dry hop, you should be getting a little bit more of the flavor and aroma as well.
Yeah, not a real fan of this.
It's kind of peppery almost. Like black peppery.
A little bit.
Yeah.
See that?
Just there's no.
Fair enough.
It's not crispy enough. It's not dry enough.
Yeah, it's not a drier one.
It's not
Wait, it's a wet beer?
hopped enough. Like it's just I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Bitter without the pleasant part of the bitter.
Okay.
I think that's, because I was kind of hunting on like the bitterness of it too, but I was like, well, pills kind of have that ish.
Oh, I expect bitter, but
Yeah.
it misses the pleasant part of the bitter.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not getting much hop flavor out of it per se. I'm getting the bitterness. It's almost like they just use bittering hops and not dry hop it, which is, yeah.
The opposite of what they said.
Yeah. So, with that score, and I don't know if we need to go over the whole scoring system or not.
3 is perfectly average. Above 3, above average. 4 or higher, seek out. Below 3 is 2 to 275. It's still pretty solid beer. Under 2, the 1 to 175. That is absolute, like, I paid for this. I'll fucking drink it. Whatever. Under 1 is drain pour, but we ain't no bitches, so we don't drain pour.
There you go. Nice, short, succinct.
Might be the fastest I've ever done that.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
It's weird when my brain has to split. I actually get more like coherent.
Yeah.
Concise.
Speaking of split, I heard a new one today. Does that peel your banana? So
Told you the tight ends had run before me.
Kelsey gone.
Laporta and Kelsey, the 2 picks. There's only one more pick before me.
got Dabson on. Hey guys,
What's up, buddy?
how's it going, Ted?
What up?
All right, score-wise, I don't hate this one, but I do think from just even a straight Pilsner sort of concept there, a few things they probably missed a little bit on. That dry hopping with the floaties didn't quite work out, so I'm going to go 275.
2 flat.
Right.
I'll do a 275.
Okay.
Just slightly off of average, I think. I think that's a fair score.
That gives us a 2.5 average.
Tim, we'll be seeing you not this weekend, but next weekend, sir. You gonna be up there at Hops?
Yeah. So we got our load-out time or load-in time.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Or a rookie, Malik Neighbors.
Oh yeah, I wish I had to set up a booth this time.
No,
not
he plays
just
for the Giants,
help
can't
people
do it.
setting up booths, which means just walking around and shaking hands and drinking beers. Fuck.
Yeah, we have to actually set up the booth.
All right, I'm back.
He says,
we'll-
hell yeah.
I think we'll be plenty of time, though, because I think the event starts at 1, and, like, our load-in's at, like, 10:15.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we always help with gate stuff, too, and I think Mark's still hoping at
hoping
least a
that-
couple of us will.
That's fair.
And with having 6 of us, there's no reason.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that should be doable.
Yeah, we'll make that happen.
I figure we'll make...
It's fun anyway. Like,
I figure we'll,
It is a lot of fun. We have a blast.
I figure we'll have the girls take their first shift, do the first shift,
Yeah.
and that'll give us the ability to do gate and not have to run over there.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that.
So,
It is almost a time-honored tradition now.
and our
Two Beerded Guys work the
personalities,
gate.
it just builds our brand. We'll be able to literally tell them, oh, and you can come hang out with us at the booth today. Because
Yeah,
the first time ever.
oh yeah. Good.
And like last year, we had so many fucking people recognize us.
Yeah.
Like that was funny as shit.
John's kilt lady, and was someone trying to rub your belly again, or is it only when the midriff's out?
Nobody rubbed my belly, but we had it was the amount of people that were like, "You made fun of us last year." Like, oh no,
Yeah.
that's like the line, and I'm like, "You're right, I did.
We did.
I would say I remember you, but I made fun of almost everybody." So
Tim does say, please show up early, but the only issue with all that is we'll have Friday night ahead of that, though.
who are you talking about?
We'll be okay.
Tim Datsun.
Why would I want to show up early for Tim?
Tim's pretty cool. I like Tim.
Dabson, you know us. We're always early.
He says, Tyler, you look sad. Do you need a hug? No, he's just focused on his fantasy team, which might be why he looks sad.
No, I'm not upset with my draft so far. For a first time ever having 16 teams in a league,
Did you take Lamar Jackson?
I did. I had to.
Brett says maybe Matt's girlfriend will be back.
I hope so.
Let's hope.
Maybe he'll be sober enough to remember it.
Nope.
I don't know if working the booth, that's going to cut into that time. a
Yeah,
little
but
bit.
we're not at the booth that much. When John and I kind of went over like the plan for that, none of us are really there that long.
Oh, really?
John and I are there the longest.
Okay, that's kind of my excuse to, like, stay soberer.
Well, it still helps that you'll be in the booth.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
John and I have the longest, and it's not.
I do have the shortest, that's
None of
fair.
us are there.
Good
None of us are there that long.
to know your place.
It's kind of nice having 6 people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have the pomegranate tangerine sour crushable tart and sweet. This bad boy is from Blockhead Beer Works. Motherfucker.
Not a fan?
There's a dude
Are
that...
they from Texas?
No, Blockhead's from,
Chicago, right?
I think so. Valparaiso.
Valpo.
Da,
that area.
da, da, da.
One of our up north friends.
No ABV. All
Check
right.
up north. It smells really good.
You smell really good.
And ooh, thank you. I did shower today. Amanda Hyder just jumped on. Tim's girlfriend will also be at Indy Beach. Winky face.
Yes!
I know who she is.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear
That's
it.
awesome.
Tim, are you coming to the pre-party on Friday this year?
I'm sitting here quiet, like waiting for his answer. I don't know
Yeah.
how I'm doing that.
Yeah, he's got to have a little bit of time. You know, you can't see the bubbles in this little chat thing here. But yeah, we'll have Chris Ream, Laura, Steph, Tommy, you two, Brett, me, maybe Vodka Jim makes a stopover.
Yep.
He says, "What pre-party? Our
I'll text you about it.
Annual pre-party."
I'll text you about it.
Not anal.
I mean, that could
Annual.
be.
Why are you being so selective, John?
Fine. All right. Anal's open.
Oh, only a SIP deal is an absolute, John.
It's not Tuesday, so I'm free, I guess.
I always realized there's a Lego block stacked on there. I appreciate the that.
Yeah, at Winterfest, their jockey box was like Legos and like looking. It was really cool.
Oh, block. Okay, it's clicking now.
Yeah,
Nah.
that is not good.
I don't think it's.
I want to hear more
Terrible.
about why you think it's not good.
Why? Do you like it?
I might be a bit ambivalent to it.
So,
I just wish there's more of the flavors. I think they're there. They're just kind of not as strong as I would
very
like.
watered down, and the finish is very,
It's a sweet blood orange.
but not in a good way. It's like a little bit of Ryan got thrown in with it.
Well, is it? Did you say lemon too, or something like that?
Pomegranate.
Okay, I heard palm and orange. I thought there was another one.
Pomegranate, tangerine, sour. So it's not even blood orange.
Not even blood orange, yeah. But
No.
When I saw the 3 blocks, the red, orange, and yellow, I was like, oh, one's lemon, and that explains the answer, the flavor I'm getting in here.
Nope. I'm not a fan.
And it's a sour. It's not very tart.
Is it?
Yeah, that's my. I don't think it's bad. Like I'm fine drinking it, but like if I'm like, man, I want this nice sour. It's not really.
Not really banging.
I was excited for that one too.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to that. With the can art and some of the stuff that was in it, it sounded like it's going to be a good one. Tim says, damn you, John, I was going to say that. I'm not sure exactly what part that popped up on. Sorry, Tommy might have been a factor on that comment. But I have a sour I'm going to bring with me to share with you guys.
Let's fucking
For the
go.
Good.
Hey, I took my quarterback at the right time. I started the big run.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, there's some things I don't mind this beer in general, but it's not.
I think the flavors could have worked. They just need more to be more present. The sour needs to be a little bit more. Like, it's not bad. It's just lacking. Like, if you took everything and dialed it up a little bit more, then I think you'd have a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
But as it is, it just kind of is a little bit bland because you're getting like a hint of everything, but not really anything strongly.
Hint of everything.
Yeah, that's
I feel like
kind of where I'm at with it
I feel
too.
like what's on there is in here. It's just not enough of it.
It's totally drinkable.
Yeah.
It's a really good way to say that, really. You're about to score, Matt.
Oh, I thought you were.
I am, but I'm about to say what. I'm a 2 flat again.
Rough day for Tyler. I'm not gonna go that harsh. I'll give it a 2.5 though, because there's some merit there that's worthy. It just needs to get tweaked
And honestly, I was at 2.5 as well. Totally drinkable. I'm not writing home about it, and I think it's not even an average sour. And that's a 2.25.
All right, last time I let you guys pick beers. Jesus.
But it's all going to be made up for right now.
Unicorn beer to the rescue!
Woo! This will be the time it fucking sucks.
Nah. I'm pretty sure we've had this one like at a prior release of it.
Prior releases.
I think we at least liked it if it wasn't like good.
The labels, I don't need a picture of that label. Always fantastic.
We did not have this one. They have a Ninja versus Unicorn series. We had a different one.
Oh! I thought it was just the one. I didn't realize it had different variations of it.
If I remember right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Brett says we can hit up the Courthouse liquor store before we leave town, Tyler. No, you gotta hit Bedrock Liquor. Always
Yeah, we're
Bedrock.
stopping at Bedrock on the way up.
You can hit both. I'm gonna roll them out.
Coming from Muncie, you're going a different direction? Or will you still be able to hit up Bedrock?
Oh, fuck. You guys will have to stop at
We'll have
Bedrock.
to hit up Bedrock.
Oh, fuck.
All right, cookie dough. Put that on the list.
Don't forget to take your bacon with you and the birthday cake.
Ooh.
Do we still have the barbecue one left over, or did we kill that at the
We
4th of
might
July?
have. We did finish
We
it.
might have killed it. Yeah.
That's fine. We got the
Did
birthday
we?
cake.
I was
Birthday
wondering
cake
if we
is
did or
over there.
didn't.
We
I knew
did.
There had to be a dent in it.
We did. I remember.
Birthday cake's definitely over there. I can see it.
Let me see if I can.
Can I tell everybody what?
Fuck.
All right, guys. We're
I
drinking.
suppose so.
We're drinking Ninja versus Unicorn double IPA from Pipeworks Brewing. This is an 8% ABV. Pipeworks is out of the great state of. Just kidding. It's Chicago, Illinois. So definitely not a great state.
Like the region kind of area?
No, it's Chicago, not the region.
Oh, yeah, the region's outside of Chicago, right?
Yeah, it's people in Indiana who try to pretend they're from Chicago / Naperville.
This is the real thing, the OG.
This is the OG. Actually, it's probably in like fucking Naperville or some bullshit.
The OG region.
Brent says, so Courthouse Liquor it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we're moving. Like as soon as I get home, we're fucking leaving.
Yeah, because it is that type of event.
I am getting the fuck up there.
Yep.
It is time for Tyler to start drinking.
All right, let's get that passed out. Let's get that passed out.
It'll be the first week after my promotion too.
Okay.
It'll be the first weekend after my promotion.
Yeah, we're getting a paycheck at that point.
Oh God, no. not the good check.
But he can celebrate like he is.
Damn straight. Damn straight, motherfucker.
Nothing more American than spending the money that you don't have yet.
Right?
I do it all the time. So
Yeah, the
that's
American
not
way.
judgment. That's not judging.
I grew up in an upper middle class house.
Yeah, it's what we do. I wasn't upper middle class. I was definitely lower class. Damn.
We had our years. GM employee. You had the good with the bad.
Yeah. Air Force. We just had bad.
Oh, Tim says he hasn't drank in almost a month. He'll be a cheap date. Yeah, did you lose a bet, man? Or just
No.
doing a sober
Pilot Ben does Sober August every year now.
Really?
He started it during COVID, and then every year since, he's done Sober August.
And I knew people like did sober months, but I didn't realize like anyone picked
Hey,
August.
I'm glad they do it in like August, because everybody who does fucking
January,
dry January fucking kills the beer industry because everybody fucking does it at once.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that somebody's like,
take a month to go sober. That's fine. Don't coordinate at the same time as everyone else.
thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
And Tim says no events makes it easier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Easier to not drink, I guess harder to drink, but I mean, you know, there's always a little
I could never go dry in August with everything we do every August.
We don't do as much.
Well, I got the barbecue every year.
Yeah, but realistically,
And
that's the
smoke,
only
summer
one.
party and...
Yeah,
that's
the
fair.
barbecue would be
Party.
pretty hard without any booze.
Oh,
at
fuck
all.
yeah. I'm not going to the
This-
barbecue without booze.
This is the second year in a row I have seen snow like every weekend in August.
I'm sure it breaks your heart.
August is a month of snow, baby.
Sure, it breaks your heart.
Yeah.
Could be worse ways to spend your August. Gibbons just jumped out. Sup, y'all?
What's up, buddy?
Hi, sweetheart.
All right. Unicorn?
Ninjas versus Unicorn.
Yes. That.
All right, I got 2 wide receivers,
I feel
and a quarterback.
The trend continues. Like, still pretty solid.
Need a fucking tight end, but they all suck.
Not the most amazing IPA I've ever had, as the IPA
No.
snob here, but pretty solid.
I know we just bought this, but it feels like it might be a little old.
I don't know if I saw a date on when we grabbed it, but
There is not a date. I know the other Pipeworks beer we had last week had a date, and it was very, very fresh.
Yeah. And we bought the same place, same time. That doesn't mean anything.
yeah.
This one does not have a date on it.
Unless you got a distro guy like Concierge, you know, then they keep an eye on that stuff. Real tight tabs on their dates.
Good job.
They just added a couple really cool banger breweries. Adding Mason out of...
Mason?
no, it's out west. And then the Las Vegas one.
Okay.
Beer Zombies.
Beer zombies.
Beer Zombies just got added as well. So it's like Mason Ale Works and Beer Zombies.
Okay.
Yeah. Excited. They're both fucking great breweries.
Yeah.
Expanding that, bringing some good shit to Indiana.
That is awesome.
More Pipeworks, asked Gibbons. Yes, sir. When I find cans with like unicorns on them, I gotta buy them, and they both were there.
It is a must.
Here we are.
I feel like this one, like I said, I feel like the hops have dropped out a little bit. It does have a nice bittering aspect to it that's not overly bitter.
This is significantly more fun to drink, though, than the last 2 beers.
Yeah, this is definitely better than the last 2.
The drinkability is much higher.
Yeah.
The hop profile there's a slight bitter to it, which is fine, whatever. That's what I love that it's not overly malted. I can actually see through this a little bit. Slightly hazy, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
You mean to rhyme?
What I'm missing is a good hop flavor.
Yeah.
Even if you're wanting to go true Westy, not even true Westy, but if you're wanting to go IBU Wars hops, back in the day where it was just bitter, it still had flavor to that bitter.
Yeah.
This is just kind of meh, but with a good bitter bite.
Yeah.
I want a little more than the meh beforehand.
Yep.
Dude, the first drink I had actually had a little bit more of I felt like a hop citrusy kind of flavor to it, and then I'm not getting it anymore. So I don't know if I just went crazy, but
it's hint-o citrusy.
Like it's just a little old and dropped out.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Or they used old hops. One of the two.
One of the 2.
Or both.
Yeah.
Gibbons says he's had that issue with Pipeworks in the past as well. They just seem lacking, says he. And
Last week's was definitely better.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think I kind of might remember that when I got them up north as well. And
Hashtag.
I might have got to try them both.
Pound
Pound up north.
up north.
And
I like it.
And Brett says, so Jamie and Emily went to a cool movie concept, paid $6 for a ticket, have no idea what's playing until it starts rolling. I've seen them do that at AMC. I haven't partaken because I got enough movies that I know I want to see.
I don't know.
I
That
can't
sounds
schedule
kind of
them in.
fun. Plus, for $6, fuck it.
But fuck it.
But fuck it. Because, for $6, if it starts and you're like, fuck this movie, I can get up and leave for $6.
I say, yeah, I can just don't do another theater.
Yeah.
But even if you don't do that, I can get up and leave for $6.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not money that's like,
It's
I'm fucking staying here.
it's a good gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've definitely spent way stupider money.
Yeah, when they did that, Brett did at least narrow down the genre of movie. I thought that's what I'd seen when I did see those pop up on AMC. Because if you're going in completely blind, A little less. Sometimes we feel like random horror. We'd be like, I might be in.
Actually, that sounds terrifying and amazing at the same time.
It does, actually.
Brett said nope. And Given says pound up north is what we do. Malort plus lake effects equals Pound Town.
Sorry.
You gotta drink a lot of Malort to really get fucked up, though. Like, it's not like it's strong. It just tastes like ass in a foot. Like, I still cannot wrap my mind around how or why anyone.
I don't understand.
I mean, I guess those pants aren't gonna shit themselves.
It's like a tagline.
That's what I saw that on one of their posters.
I like it. I like it.
That, or it's easier than telling your friends you need help. Also on one of their posters.
They lean into it.
I respect their candor.
I do respect
you know,
it. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. If you work in the industry, especially at a bar that's selling Malort, your friends already know you need help.
If you work in the industry, yeah.
Especially at a bar that fucking serves Malort. That's the definition of, oh, honey, who hurt you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Given says Stockholm Syndrome is how you love Malort.
Yeah.
That should be one of their posters. That's a good one.
Especially if you're a bar that your two main shots are Malort and Rumplemints. Oh, honey, who hurt you?
Is that? Wait, are you supposed to mix those? Like that's a house shot? Or
Ow, now I kind of want to do it.
can't get worse.
There's a reason I miss the industry.
Tyler hurts himself.
He has a glutton for punishment. He's a Browns
He's a
fan.
Browns fan.
And a Boilermaker.
Yeah.
My life sucks.
We established this.
Dazzle says at the pre-party, I would like to outrule Malort in our cabin, please.
Yeah.
Can we get a consensus on that?
Anyway, so time to score this. Matt, go ahead.
It's very drinkable. I think it's all right. Still got the unicorn on there, maybe tinging me a little bit. I'll give it a 3.
I think it's well made. I just think whether the hops fell out or the hops are a little bit old. But I still think it's a 3 1/4.
I'm a 3.
Yeah.
I'm a 3, which gives it a 3 average. Very drinkable, but I think it's very average as is. I can't give it an above average score with what it is.
That's fair. I think it was kind of some more orange when I did the big gulp, which I did there at the very end.
I did a big gulp. Don't you worry.
All right. Yeah.
Especially with only 3 of us, I actually get a big gulp.
Yeah.
I did the big gulp too. I was like, it didn't change anything.
All right.
I would have said something.
So we'll go ahead and do one more before break. We got plenty of time.
One more beer.
One more beer.
Actually, it's a meat.
One more drink.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, it should be mead.
Something like that. Oh, this sounds weird as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, Gibbon says Malort and Frenet, I'm not sure the proper pronunciation there.
Fernet.
Wasn't bad. Malort, Rumpy, and Underberg was interesting. That really sounds like you just do hate yourself.
That absolutely sounds like you hate yourself.
Oh, there's a cork.
Underberg.
Underberg.
Never berg alone.
Never berg alone.
It's a fucking dick thing to do to somebody, though.
Yeah.
And whoever's around you, someone's got to do it with you.
Hey, I bought bergs for everybody at Coda Brewing.
Dude. They're
never good.
We had these fucking Jello shots this weekend. Fuck that shit.
Where were you at this weekend?
Suitor's bachelor party.
Oh.
So bad. Somebody thought it would be a good idea to make Jello shots.
Wait, worse than the pre-made ones we bought at the liquor store that time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's saying something.
So they had like a birthday party last weekend that they actually made them for. So they were week old Jello shots that they had put like pieces of candy into, and not even like the good
sour
good or THC CBD candies. It was just fucking candy that had gone bad while in there, and it was just the Jello and the candy.
Did it go bad, or was it just never good to start with?
Yes.
I had one that it turned into it felt like there was sponge cake in it because it fucking just evaporated.
That sounds miserable.
It was fucking horrible.
But theoretically, like a Jello shot should hold for like a week, right? I mean, Jello.
Oh, yeah, I've had
holds
Jello
forever,
shots a
right?
couple.
And we talked about how horrible they were, and someone was like, "Let's get some more. Can't do it all by ourselves." And
Oh, they used the Never Berg alone with the Jello shots on you?
yeah,
That fucking sucks. All right.
yeah.
So we have Listermann Fermentoriums, Mango Curry Hydromel. Who the fuck hurt you? Mango curry.
This is misbehaving.
Was
right?
that on the label? Who the fuck are you? Or is this just
Listerman.
a running theme of the show here?
Oh, it's Listerman?
It's Listerman.
All right, I forgot Listerman did.
This is
I might have bought this one then.
clear mead.
Curry.
Gibbons says his therapist says he doesn't hate himself, but his therapist thinks he might.
Session mead with mango and Madras curry powder.
So, I want you...
Wait, session mead? Where the fuck is that a thing?
That is the thing. This glass is
Only
throwing me off.
6.5%.
This glass is
that's
throwing
not
me
so
off,
bad.
okay? Because there's so much kind of dark black and dark blue.
And then you look at my glass.
Look at the color.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's
It looks
hydrated
gray.
piss yellow. Yeah.
It looks gray on mine, so...
a little bit.
Gibbons also says fucking fantastic Jello shots with a choking hazard.
Oh. But the choking hazard, like, dissolved. And just disintegrated on your tongue.
God, who the fuck bought this?
So this was B Nectar and Listerman together?
Just says Listerman.
Oh. I thought John, when we were up there, I thought he said it'd be Nectar. Okay.
I thought it was. I thought it was misbehaving.
Oh, yeah, behaving.
Nope, just says Listerman.
Very watery. I mean, it's a session mead. It's got a little bit of a spice that's not horrible.
There's curry.
Okay.
Remember? Mango curry.
I didn't even pay attention.
The problem is the mango's dropped out, and also, we've had this way too long.
Yeah, I'm sure we have. I said, I think...
I did warn him, but it was like, well, this is from 22. He's like, it's
I
a
don't
mead, it should
even-
be fine.
I
don't
think
even
I
remember-
bought that in list when we
I
went
was going to
to...
say, I don't even remember where this came from.
I think when we stayed there a few years ago, I think I bought it there.
Because this was from 6/1/2022.
Yeah.
The mango and the curry have both dropped.
I think that's what I bought.
Get rid of that. Well, at least we're getting rid of the shit when nobody's here.
Ha!
That's what the cooler roulette's for, though.
There's plenty of that. There's...
Well, and my thought process was, well, can it be that old? Because this would have been in Cooler Roulette like last year.
No, if it was a mead, we probably were like, no, we won't put it in Cooler Roulette.
That's fair.
Also, I've never seen it, and I'm the one that filmed Cooler Roulette.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where that came from. Because I
That
feel like
was in the fridge,
That
though.
should have been, like, noticeable.
My
there
guess
somewhere.
is I thought it was a wine. I bet it was in the door, wasn't it?
It wasn't today, but it could have been.
I bet it was in the
Some
door in the
point.
past, and I assumed it was Steph's.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Would be my guess. And also, meh.
Gibbons asks, it's the LaCroix of hydromels?
It's just not good. And it's not its fault, I don't think. I mean, it could be.
It could be.
Fucking
I'm
listening.
not going to completely rule that out, but...
It's just not... It's meh.
Okay, so qualifying question with that.
Take a
then.
look and see if I can find.
So, like, we've...
That
you know,
is July of 2022 is when we took a family trip to Cincinnati.
And
I
it was
know we
bottled
stopped
the
at-
month before, so...
And we stopped at Listerman.
That makes sense.
So we know there's some beers, rule of thumb, drink quicker. Other ones can last a while. Meads typically should be able to last a bit.
Well, it depends on the mead. I would never trust a Listerman mead to last.
But like as a rule of thumb in general, a mead should be good for
Needs
a
to be
bit,
higher
right?
ABV, and I would not trust a curry flavor
Okay.
to last, for one. And mango's not something that seems to last very well either. So everything about this was saying don't let it sit.
Fair.
Yeah. Yay for us.
It's fine. It's
Lesson
not
learned.
bad. We've definitely had worse.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
it sounds like
also,
we're going to kill it, but...
it's also
I don't
just
think I
not
am.
good. There was no curry flavor for me. I got no spice.
But it wasn't like a spicy spice. It was...
I got nothing.
Like a smell of cake spice. Gibbons says if it has a cork, you should be able to age it, which I think is typically a
okay.
rule of thumb.
In
Which,
theory, and it's not that you can't age this. It's not going to go
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
That's Listerman, maybe it will. But it's not going to go bad. It's the fact that curry and mango have never been flavors I've seen hold well.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Brett says he'll be good at Cooler Roulette this year.
No, I'm going to need you to actually do the rules right and stop drinking everybody's shit. It's so much more fun when people get pissed about what they get.
Yeah.
It's also kind of fun watching you get pissed when he drinks what they get.
Also,
The
Fair.
rest of us win either way.
God damn it, Brett, stop talking about it.
I am going to go ahead and rate this one. I'm going to give it a 2. Like, I didn't choke it down,
No.
but it wasn't like... So, but I don't... It's not any better than a 2.
What's funny for me, I think it had a much higher drinkability for me than both the Pilsner and the Palm.
Really?
And so I'm going to give it a 2.5.
That's funny. That's fair.
Like, it doesn't have the flavors. It's still below average. It doesn't have the flavors it's supposed to have.
That's funny.
But the drinkability was still a lot better to me. It just tasted like a watered down juice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of water.
So 2.5 for me.
Gibbons observes, it's not going to go bad, but it did. Man, with it being this bottle this time, it's drinkable. But if it's any lower, I'd probably I'd go 2.
Good.
With admitting that there's probably a good chance a good chunk of that's on us, but we'll never know.
That's really fucking funny.
It is.
So we are going to go ahead and take our little OSHA mandated break.
OSHA and Union?
Our union mandated
union break.
Yeah, our union break. OSHA's decided we've drank too much. We got to take our break, and the union gives us one anyway, so it's a win-win.
There you go.
The beer drinkers union of the world. Dues are free. You just got to make sure you drink a beer a week. Beer a month.
Can we start that?
I kind of want to. Yeah. And then take the guild over with it. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be a t-shirt, though.
Actually, that beer drinkers union.
We'll put it together.
Yeah.
That'll be our first front and back shirt. Rules in the back.
Damn it.
And Gibbons says, still not the worst meat you've ever had. That's fair.
That is not the worst meat we've ever had.
No. Some McAsshole brought us a worse one. I still cringe at that fucker. Whew.
Yeah.
That was
He still wakes up with a
But the
cold
meat or the
sweat.
guy who brought it?
both.
Okay.
About his once a monthly due of drinking a beer for the union is about as frequent as he wakes up in a cold sweat from that beer, for that mead.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. Sorry I'm distracted as fuck, but I feel like I'm at least still relatively talkative.
You're doing all right.
We'll be back. You know who I am. You know who we are.
Yeah.
We got some cool shit to talk about coming up. We'll be back.
Fist.
Weird way to end it.
beards and Northern hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
Two bearded guys.
How many of us?
There's two of us.
There's two of us.
I think.
Huh.
And
Some people have a question because Matt's always around two. So they're like, wait, two? But you're three. But
no one really knows me. And Gibbons says he would need a local 574 Beer Drinkers Union shirt.
okay, we'll figure this out. What's up, kiddo?
Hi.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Me and Tinley almost tied. We were right there. We were spending a lot.
What was your time?
We don't talk about that.
So that's not good.
But I got 26th place.
That doesn't matter if the time sucks. Cross country's all about time,
No,
baby.
but everybody had a terrible time. I don't know about the top 10, but everybody had a terrible time because it was so hot.
Excuses.
It's true. They delayed it. It was supposed to be at 5:30 and then they moved it.
And how's practice?
Good.
Yeah.
At first it was iffy because I was still recovering, but then afterwards I was like, I got this.
Wait, you had cross country and then you had practice after that?
Yeah.
She had basketball practice. Basketball practice.
Have you met the girl?
Yeah.
And what's funny is she bounced down the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
I can recover quick.
I would have crawled down the fucking stairs and not gone back up.
She is one of those where, like, the more activity she does, her superpower is she gets stronger. I don't understand. She doesn't
What
wear,
doesn't
she
kill
doesn't
you
wear
makes
out.
you stronger.
That'll do. Don't need that in my head the rest of the night.
Like, after me, I could hardly walk. Luckily Tinley was right there, so I was just leaning against her the entire time.
Poor Tinley.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's super
we're
hot day,
buddies.
and you're laying on
I
Tinsley.
could hardly walk.
So she does what Kylie does.
But then, right when I got to
Show
basketball
takeover,
practice, I
courtesy
was
of.
able to walk, and that's fine.
All right.
Noblesville cross
So we
country.
just started hour 2. So
Oh.
we got some beer to drink. And you're not old enough yet to participate, so.
Why is it red?
That's a good question. I'm sure we'll get to that.
Not really red. It's got a
Well,
reddish
it has
tint.
a red tint.
It definitely looked like when she pointed it out, like in the camera, even the way the light was hitting it, it looked red in that one sign.
That's fair.
At that particular
Alright,
time, in
we
this
could,
particular space.
I'd kiss you, but you're sweaty.
Kiss me.
Nope.
I still would.
I have bug spray all
Nope.
over me.
Oh, bug spray and sweat?
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
gross.
Out.
And water on my back.
Out.
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 Love you.
You might be my non-related niece, but out.
All right.
Love you, sweetheart.
Go do better.
Don't suck.
Don't suck.
She cracks me.
It's rough around here.
Tough being a couch doubter, huh?
Yep.
Nothing like hour 2 kicked off by a Kylie takeover. Charbonnet's mine.
Okay, so this is not a white stout.
All right, thank God. So we have Weldworks Brewing's Speckaloo's Cookie Butter Milk Stout with Speckaloo's cookie, butter, vanilla, Speckaloo's cookies, and milk sugar. With Speckaloo's cookie butter,
I say
vanilla.
twice?
So it's the cookie butter from them, then vanilla, then the cookies, and milk stout.
Okay. Yeah, normally if you're doing like a beer or a stout that you're throwing just a finished baked good in, you're normally not going to get much out of that. You do need to supplement it, so good for them.
7.1% ABV.
So there's the cookie butter, the cookies. What else you say again? Sorry. That's a good
Vanilla
Yeah.
and milk sugar. What?
Curious what you guys think.
Fair enough.
Speculoos, says Rob.
Yeah, I just said that.
Ah,
I haven't tasted it
vanilla.
yet. I haven't tasted it yet, but the nose is nice.
nose is good.
I'm a fan of the nose.
Yeah,
I know exactly where we're going here on this.
nose is all right.
A little artificial, but
It's not the most horrible artificial vanilla.
It kind of tastes roasty to me.
Really?
well, that's maybe the malt they use.
Like I did not expect that with all the sweet stuff that's in there in a milk stout. Like it doesn't seem like roasty should be what I'm getting.
Maybe that's why I'm liking the roast.
I know, actually. I'm
because
like,
there's a lot of sugar in that.
it's balancing.
That little bit of roast kind of, it's almost like I dunked my speculoos cookies, whatever the fuck it is. Sploosh cookies, and a little coffee.
I'm not even proud of that one.
Whatever it is, it's almost like you dunked it just a little bit in coffee. Not for a long time, but just a little.
No, like if it was like the ones that you get, those biscottis on like American Airlines, be like, okay, those have like a graham crackery thing. I don't know. I'm not familiar with these to know what they taste like, but
It looks like they're just butter cookies.
yeah, like the more graham. If it's more of a graham thing, then like, all right, I think that would be more accurate to what I'm tasting myself.
I don't know roasty graham very often. Like that's not the first.
But
time
you know,
I
the,
had.
like the cinnamon of a graham would be kind of like similar to the roast.
Okay. You say that, and I get that there.
Cinnamon, I get a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about these cookies.
I know nothing about these cookies.
All I know is I'm kind of a fan of this fucking beer.
I'm not in love with it, but I'm not mad at it either.
It's not. Yeah, I'm the same way, but like I'm a fan. Like it was my anticipated beer, but more because, well, I didn't know what the fuck speculoos were, and I like butter cookies, and it looked like a butter cookie to me. So,
Yeah.
but
It kind of feels like I wish they would have done the vanilla a little bit better, because I think going vanilla bean on that, and I'm not saying that they didn't. It just doesn't taste like it.
well, if you start thinking there might be cinnamon in it, that might be also what's coming across as that little bit of.
Well, that's why I was asking for the double read on the accoutrement there, the adjunct, because like, well, if there's no cinnamon stated on there and the other stuff is butter, I wouldn't imagine cinnamon butter being part of that. But Gibbons says that this can be made with Biscoff cookies as well, so maybe it is kind of interchangeable with that, which maybe is more of a almost gingerbread
Like the
type
little
of thing.
tin of like Dutch cookies, which are awesome.
See those I don't get any cinnamon or anything like that out of those.
No, but they're
so.
definitely butter cookies, right? So
Okay, that helps get me in the right mindset.
Yeah.
Then those I'm not really normally big fans of either. But
I like those actually.
I can respect why people do this. They don't do it for me.
I like them.
And Gibbons also says it wasn't offensive, and he loves cookie butter, but this is also a bit old. He speculates. Pardon?
Yeah, I don't know.
7 months.
It's not bad.
No, that's not accurate. 8 months.
8 months. Yeah.
And Brett says tornado sirens are going off, but the Twins and Braves have decided it's okay to keep playing in Minneapolis.
That's the most fucking Minnesota thing I've ever heard in my life.
I love it. It's what it is.
That is 100% the most Minnesota shit I've ever heard.
You gotta get game in. At least 7 innings, right? Then it counts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at you go. Proud of you.
I just made it up, so.
I think he just took a bigger drink and almost got like a cola finish.
I could see that in this. Because you're getting some of those cola flavors anyway. Tad bit of cinnamon spice. Some of the butteriness.
It's just kind of all over for me, man. I don't know about this one.
Caramel.
Technically, it's only 5 innings, by the way, in MLB baseball.
I didn't know. Like I said, I made it up.
He just got lucky.
Yeah. Big gulp left my tongue a little numb.
In a good way or bad way?
Bad way.
Okay.
That was weird.
There has to be cinnamon, because that's a cinnamon thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That tracks. I don't go first on this one. You go first on this one.
Yep. Hold on,
Yeah.
I gotta double check my draft real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, where are you at in your draft? What's the update?
Cool. 2 picks from me and me. Glad I went back to the draft.
Ooh. All right. Is it time for a defense yet?
Probably not.
I'd say another running back.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm getting ready to look at my team. Board.
That's your weakest position.
So we're sitting at, for me, Bijan and Charbonnet would technically be my 2 starting running backs right now. Problem is,
unless there's a receiver who's that much better than the next available running back.
because I do have 2 flex spots, I only have 1 filled right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Gibbons is saying, I don't know if you want to make a note with this, John, but
Receiver.
Maybe
Gibbons,
Rashid Shaheed, high upside, but not consistent.
Gibbons made a strawberry pie with Biscoff cookies for the crust.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And I consider it really fucking good.
God damn, even receiver sucks.
Do they?
All right, bigger question, Gibbons. Where did you get those not on an airplane?
Is time for a rookie flyer? Is it Donna Mitchell?
Most of those are gone.
80 Mitchell?
Let's look. I'm not keeping up with who everyone takes. I'm not really gone.
Sorry, guys. We're strategizing here. He's got
Gone. I got
Is he
30
gone?
seconds, so I'm just going to have to best available this.
best available receiver. Let's go.
I think we'll go running back.
Oh, really? All right.
Which is the rookie that's out. That's funny.
Oh, you were talking about him anyway.
Ty Chandler.
Oh, well, okay. Gibbons says you can get Biscoffs at Costco. Good note.
Yeah.
The only place I've ever seen it was when they handed them to me on American Airlines. So I thought maybe they had like an exclusive deal or something.
I took the rookie that's hurt, but
Okay.
I know who I'm taking next. I am going to back up another running back next time.
Yeah, gonna need to.
Well, I'm going to take the guy who's the starting back for the Browns right now until Chubb comes in. It's Deontay
then
Foreman.
you can drop him and
It's
there you go.
Foreman. It gives me an easy droppable player once Chubb comes back.
Gibbons also says they have Biscoff ice cream bars at the Myers. Not just Myers.
Have
the
you never
Myers.
seen Biscoff cookies?
Yeah, I've had them on American Airlines
But
every time I fly, but
besides-
I've never seen them outside of there. Granted, I guess I've never really looked for them, but because I normally forget about them unless I'm flying. I'm like, where's my
He
fucking
doesn't
Biscoff?
really grocery shop.
That's
Also, don't really do
fair.
that a whole lot. Pittsburgh says Chubb. So,
I already
poorly.
took Chubb.
You already took some.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right.
This beer.
This beer.
This time.
Tyler goes first.
Three and a half.
You were not liking it as much.
I am not liking it as much. To each their eyes. I didn't think that he would score that high.
You liked it.
Not besmirching, just it caught me off guard.
You didn't. You can tell him he's wrong. He told you were wrong so many times.
Yeah, but the difference is he always is.
He never tells me I'm right.
Not true.
Oh shit, that means my turn. Sorry, I was waiting for you to go.
Oh my god!
I'm not used to scoring.
Yeah.
Well,
Counting.
Counting. Both. Yes.
No, I got you
You're
for
definitely
every.
not used to scoring.
I got.
There it is.
I wasn't gonna do that to him.
He left himself open.
No, he didn't.
3.
I was good at 3.25.
So what's it end up? 3 1/4.
3.25. Yeah.
So far, a highest rated beer of the night.
It's not been a great night.
It's not been a great night.
No.
I'm just saying. The only beer I picked tonight is last. I'm gonna
Wait,
laugh.
what did the Ninjas vs. Unicorn score?
Average.
3.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It was the highest rated beer.
Okay.
Wow, we hate ourselves. Best beer of the night.
Ah. Yet to be
Kung
found.
Pao Buddha.
Yeah.
Five Nights Lager.
We got to end the night on draft beer.
They have to.
Or something. Could just reach back. Normally we grab River North beers to like save nights for guests.
Yeah.
We're just like
Yeah.
a whole bunch of them right there. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, big shout out to our boy Pilot Ben. Just gave us a new River North beer that we're gonna save for when he's on.
Like it?
Real excited for that. Big old dark Belgian strong ale, 19.4%.
I also want to shout out. This they wouldn't get this from me very often, but on the trip down to the bachelor party, which is in Kentucky, just about 40 minutes south of Lexington, we drove by Jump the Creed. Not a huge fan of their bourbon, but the place is beautiful.
That's what I've heard.
Stopped there.
Very nice. Yes.
Got the slushies to go. I had a slushie there. They got one to go, which is fantastic. But also the pizza.
Oh, was the pizza good?
Dude, it was probably the best margarita pizza I've ever had. The pesto they had on that thing was so fucking good. So if you're driving between Louisville and Lexington, down 64, stop at Jump the Creed, get the slushies and the pizza. And then enjoy the beautiful place.
Scenic views.
Scenic views.
Actually, just kind of a straight shot, but it is a very nice place.
Yeah.
Got a nice outdoor patio area. Neat looking building.
Yeah. I enjoyed the little pit stop there.
Interesting.
I was shocked by how good the pizza was.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
It's high praise.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Anyways, Did somebody already take the Browns defense? God damn. When did a defense go?
I bet people chose some defenses.
Looks like 2. The top 2.
There you go.
And the Browns are rated the number 1 defense in fantasy this year.
What?
When you have a guy named Myles Garrett, it kind of
He's
helps.
pretty good sack guy. Colts might be sneaky good. Sack numbers, at least.
Yeah, they're pretty far down.
Sack numbers may be pretty good.
Gibbons contests pesto on a
They're gonna
margarita
get-
pizza? Blasphemy.
It was fucking delicious. Sorry, buddy. Their balsamic glaze. I don't like balsamic glaze.
You really
I do.
emphasized the ball on that, didn't you?
Balls.
Balsamic.
What the fuck is going on that side of the camera today?
Hand check.
You can see mine.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you've got one down.
You know what? Talk shit, you get less.
The way the night's been going, that might be to my favor.
This is Rev.
This is Rev.
3-year-old strawberry.
It's also 3-year-old strawberry. And Rev I trust, but
It's
got
strawberry.
everything's got their limits.
Yeah.
Strawberry jacket, S. Gibbons? Yes, sir, indeed.
All right, so this is an old boy. It's a 3-year-old strawberry jacket from Revolution Brewing. It was canned in June 28th of 2021.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
That's 3 years and change.
That's the first can that's had anything to read.
Ah.
Yes, strawberry jacket. A slightly drier blend of bourbon and rye whiskey barrel English barley wines, aged 18 months, provides a base for the delicate nuances of fresh strawberry to shine while retaining the same balance we expect from our beloved straight jacket. Reminiscent, a fresh, juicy strawberry atop a creme brulee. This sipper can accompany dessert or stand on its own.
I like it.
Enjoy now.
Ha! Challenge accepted. Gibbons says he's got a couple cans of the same
That
vintage.
scares me.
Yeah, I was trying not to say anything. He says it would kill in the cooler. And Dr. Drew's on. What's up, sir? Been a minute. Better be seeing your happy ass at Hops and Coasters here in a week and change.
Drew, it has been a minute. We need to change that. Because it's been a long time since I've been to a beer fest even. I don't like what the strawberry did.
So the nose I can't stand. When you breathe in while drinking, I can't stand that flavor. The overall beer flavor isn't bad, but that strawberry did not sit well.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Yeah, I don't like what the strawberry did.
It's not god awful, but it's just not great.
I would suggest if you are aging this, well, it's too late now.
Stop.
But if you haven't kept it cold, I think cold the strawberry holds better and doesn't do what it did. I think doing cellar aging for this one was a bad idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the cellar aging was a bad
I
problem.
remember not liking the strawberry that much in the first place. It'd be really interesting to see what my score was at that point.
The beer smells like feet.
Fair enough.
Oh, Drew says they will not be at Hops and Coasters. You son of a bitch. Did I scare you off after last year or what, man?
Yes. Actually, probably me.
That's a bummer, dude.
I don't know if I like the big gulp on that either.
I haven't got there yet. It's my
I
turn
tried
to
it,
draft.
and it's. I feel like you get a little less strawberry on the big gulp, but it's still not terrible, but it's just not
Damn.
that good.
Damn, boys.
How confident do we feel about westbound and down?
Where's Banner Dan?
I
Roll
don't-
it up and chuck it.
I don't feel confident about it.
I do.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had stuff from them before, and we were very mad. But
No, we've had some really good shit from them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we have. We've just also had some bummers from them, too.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
ooh, John Gibbons asked, "Would you prefer some balls almond glaze on your strawberry jacket?"
Well, that was weird.
It's kind of what it tastes like, honestly.
The balls on you, glaze.
Yeah, yeah.
And Drew says they are doing brewed in the fort instead.
Okay. that's
Trying to
fair.
grow the presence in the Fort Wayne area. Respect that. All
That
right,
makes
fair,
sense.
sir.
I mean, you're wrong, but I understand.
Yes.
I mean, there's at least two of you, right? Could you do?
Oh, wow. Big Gulp was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like big gulp.
Figured that.
I don't know how to rate this one. I'm glad I don't go first.
Shittily. Oh, Matt's first. That leaves a very unpleasant taste.
Yeah.
All right.
I need Matt to rinse these so then we can get some
We're going to have to get something good.
Reese lager. Well, I need some rice lager before I even try to drink that.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Palate cleanser.
Rice lager!
ironically, it's not bad enough to me that I wouldn't be like, no, can't drink it. This would be a begrudging drink. So, like, I'm gonna go
Pretty
with a
close.
2.
What, with what?
A 2.
Wow.
Because it's not bad enough to go on the sub 2 for me, but it's
The strawberry's killing it.
This is going to be a burper. I can feel it already.
Gibbons says the big gulp was kind of acetone adjacent.
It wasn't great. We'll put it that way.
All right. This one's really weird.
Your face is weird.
Well, yeah.
It's going to get weird.
Yeah, the strawberry just didn't. Yeah, strawberry didn't hold up. It's doing weird stuff. It's not tasting well. I think what's funny is like if I could separate the straight jacket and the strawberry, I think the straight jacket I liked what I got from the straight jacket. But why wouldn't we? Straight jacket's fucking awesome.
I started okay because straight jacket was the predominant flavor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now the nose and fumes were rough.
Mm-hmm. But the more I drank it, and the more that strawberry continued, I'm gonna go 2.5 on it. But I'm also glad I'm not drinking a whole can of it.
You and me fucking both.
And then the 2.5 is the strength of the straight jacket. The strawberries. Oof.
That is not a good beer.
Drew says he liked the strawberry jacket fresh on tap. That, I think, is
for
the
sure.
the fresh versus aging it 3 years.
Yeah.
So
And again, I think cold aging this, if you're going to age it, is the way to go. I think it's the way to go. I think cellar aging this, the strawberry did not.
Yeah.
It was a bad idea.
do we think 3 years on even cold aging is asking too much out of that, though?
Probably, but I don't think it would be as
Yeah.
this. What'd you give it?
2.5.
Huh?
On the strength of the straight jacket, the strawberry sucked.
It's a 1.
All right. Fair.
It's a 1. I don't know where the fuck your 2.5 came from.
We did a science project for everyone else's betterment.
That's a 1.75.
Learn from us.
What the fuck?
We pull the wings off a bee. We don't know what it means yet.
Alright, if Westbound and Down isn't good, we're absolutely having another beer.
Oh, I think.
But before I even open
It's only
this,
8:15, so.
before I even open this,
Cruising through.
I'm getting a splash. So,
I peed and I got to pee again. Fuck.
anyway, so while he's peeing,
That bad?
let me check, make sure I do have some picks coming up. All right, so we are a part of 3 different events this month.
Booby picks?
No, 3 draft picks.
Oh,
Or
right
3 picks till my draft. All right, so anyway, we have 3 events coming up this month. We have, not this weekend, but next, we have one of the greatest events in Indiana, Hops and Coaster Drops. Sponsored and hosted by Indiana on Tap. Shout out. If you haven't ever been there, I absolutely suggest going. There are still a few tickets available. It is at Indiana Beach. You get to ride roller coasters and get drunk. It is
A magical time.
a metric shit ton of fun. I mean, it's so much fun. You have to go European to measure it. We also have...
Ow. John.
What did you say?
Make him stop.
What did you say?
I said it's a metric shit ton of fun. And I go, it's so much fun that you have to go European to measure it. After that, we also have Lagers and Lawrence this month, which is absolutely one of the Two Bearded Guys' favorite events of the year.
Always.
Then we have an event that's new to us. It's been around for about 3 years now, I think. It's Munich to Muncie. And oh my goodness, they have Stein holding competition. They have keg tosses. They have all sorts of stuff planned. Very, very excited for that event.
Mudhog will not be there because Mudhog has a wedding he's got to cook for.
Because Mudhog fucking sucks.
What location or venue is that going to be at in Muncie? I know we're going, but I haven't heard where it's at there. Do you know?
I have it. It's
no worries. I just
at the
didn't know.
Yard.
The yard.
I'll
yard.
tell you later.
I've been gone too long. I don't know what that is.
But yeah, lots of events coming up. You get to see us soon, out and about, and have fun. Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Boo.
I mean, I'm excited to see like a new one to try it. I'm really looking forward to going to Munich and Muncie and checking it out. And the other two are two of our favorites.
Yeah,
every
every
year
year.
consistently. So
Yeah, this month literally has 2 of our favorite events and a possible like new awesome event. Like that's a good fucking month.
Yeah.
A busy fucking month, but a good
Yeah.
fucking month.
Yeah.
yeah, all that.
All right,
Palate cleanser.
I'm gonna drink my rice. Fuck this lager.
Fuck this lager.
Kung
That's
Pao
not very
Buddha.
Nice.
That's good. Best beer of the night.
So far. Come on, westbound and down. What's funny is I had enough hope for some of the other beers that I purposely picked a mid-tier expectation on the stout
Yeah.
because I had a better hope for the others.
Yeah. I think our average beer for the night is less than 3.
Oh, it absolutely is. We only have 1 out of 3 and 1 over a 3, and it was a 3.25. We're at about a 2.5 average.
Does this bad boy
Lacing
have
even. God damn. Hell yeah.
a what?
The lacing on that glass.
Oh, the lacing. I said Bill Lazing. I'm like, who is that? His next draft pick?
No.
What did you start to say before that, Matt?
All right. So westbound and down. I feel like we've had a little bit of a dodgy, maybe.
We've had hit or miss with them.
Yeah, with them. I'm curious to see what the description is on here as far as what all's in it and maybe how old it is too.
I'll go over that with you.
Yeah, baby. Stop teasing me.
All right. Hand that over to Matt. Alrighty, so we're sitting on Westbound and Down's Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, 15.7% ABV.
There's that.
Nothing else that'll get you drunk.
Yep.
Westbound and Down, a brewery with deep Colorado roots that aims to infuse the spirit of the West into everything we create. Always consistent, expertly balanced with a strong commitment to quality. Elevated adventure since 2015. This is out of Idaho Springs, Colorado.
That's confusing. Who does shit like that? Really?
From Colorado to the world.
Idaho Springs.
It's literally just a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout.
Perfect.
Okay, no adjuncts. Just
No
straight up?
adjuncts.
No
straight up,
adjuncts.
baby.
Limited release.
Nothing to go bad.
Bourbon.
He caught himself.
There it is.
We might have messed up. It says keep cold.
But you said a bourbon barrel aged with nothing in it,
I know.
and 50%.
I know. I'm just saying. They're saying to keep cold, drink fresh.
That's a common thing. Maybe that's just a slogan they put in
Yeah,
every.
Kind of
that's
hoping so. Hoping so.
Just pre-formatted on all their labels. Like,
Hoping so.
Because you're not going to put drink fresh on a fucking barrel aged stout. Fuck that. What the fucking age that shit?
didn't have a cork.
So you know what sucks, John? Or the worst part?
Fuck.
We don't see a date on there, do we?
You know the worst part about a 16-team league? The rest of this draft is going to be boring as shit.
Yeah, no one knows who the fuck you're picking.
I mean, I know who these guys are, but they're like 15th on their own depth chart. 2020. I don't know. That's the copyright date. That can't be. That's not the beer date.
So we've been sitting on this for a while.
No, it's not. It's not 2020. I don't think we've been sitting on it that long. I remember getting this one within the last year.
Okay. All right. Well, that helps.
This late in the draft, it's like buying a pack of football cards and you're getting like the fucking offensive linemen. You have no fucking clue who they are.
That couldn't be more descriptive, actually.
Yeah.
I need to go ahead and take a defense, but like
But you're putting it off for what reason?
the defenses that are still available aren't that good. Same with the kickers.
And the longer you take, the better that's going to get?
It doesn't get much worse. Like,
Touche.
Yeah, theoretically, you'll need one decent defense, and then you need to drop somebody on a bye week to pick up.
I've literally
Cover
gone.
the ball.
I've gone years now. This is in 12 and 10 team leagues, not 16. But where I didn't give a fuck about my defense, took it last, and then just whoever was hot that week or was playing the worst offensive team in the league,
Literally, you
just picked that person up off the waiver wire. Just sat there
Yep.
and added and dropped all year long.
Yep, done that.
Do you just check the Paris report for who's hot or what?
Damn straight.
We perfectly got John's just sadness on the can with that
I
one.
just love the fact that he threw that out there. That is a throwback.
Trademarked. I don't know if that's still active, but
Oh, I'm sure it is. I can't imagine her letting it drop. She fought for that.
this beer, on the other hand,
Oh,
not hot.
damn it.
Oh, here you go, John.
Nope.
Again, not terrible, just
No,
not...
it started off so promising.
I don't like the nose.
It started off so promising. Like, oh, yeah.
I haven't even tasted it, and I don't like the nose.
It's not bad. It's just kind of bland but boozy. There's not a lot of flavor there.
It's metallic as fuck. Let's see if it comes out on that, because that is metallic as fuck.
Is it gonna turn your hand color?
My God, I swear, I will kill one of you.
Thank you.
I will kill one of you.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting them officially on the only buy if a great deal list. Because we have had a couple good ones, but we've started getting consistently worse.
You know what's funny is like literally that first moment when it hits your tongue, you're like, oh, okay, this is a classic Imperial Age, and then that metallic hit, and it was like, fuck this. God damn it.
Apparently, I don't get metallic that very much strongly, like you guys do.
It must be.
I don't.
John rarely does.
I rarely do.
It must be punching through for John to get it.
It is. It is.
Hey,
Whoa!
you got beer here?
We do have beer here.
Who are you guys? What are
Trade
you
some
two doing
corn
here?
for beer.
Oh.
Beer out of corn?
This
Yeah, cream
actually,
ale?
yes.
Yeah.
This is the
Hells
definition
yes.
of this neighborhood and these two fuckers.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
If I could get past
I was
my fucking
thirsty.
dad.
Well, he's the cute one, you know.
Oh, okay.
Stevie
He
P's a
can make
good
me
looking
sound
dude.
good.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing good now.
Oh, hell, we got to pull up a chair.
All right, Stevie P.
With his Bucky shirt.
Of course.
Well, he looks sexy in his Bucky shirt.
Drive by when you gotta get one, right?
Sexier without his Bucky shirt.
How you guys doing?
Having one of the worst beer nights we've ever had.
Oh, sugar. That
Do
sucks.
you have on top?
We're legitimately about
Hey, wait.
to.
This is your...
This is our
I need...
rice
It's the
lager.
best beer in the
Yeah,
world.
I don't know the full name, but
It's Kung Pao Buddha's Flag Lice Lager.
we so fucked.
We so fucked.
pretty much, yeah. I'm also
Blasphemy Brewing, there's a theme here.
I'm also
okay?
doing my fantasy football draft while we do
We
this.
know it's slightly.
That's why the beer sucks. It's all Tyler's fault. Right?
You picked it all.
We know it's slightly.
didn't pick this
offensive,
one.
The only one I grabbed. You literally picked every other beer.
Actually, I just held them. John picked them.
All right, I was so jealous last week. Quinn Schlegel.
Last week
Quinn
was a
was
great
great.
show.
Oh, my God. He killed it. I had to come back and redeem myself.
Quinn absolutely nailed it. It was a great show. If you guys didn't see it, go back on YouTube.
go
It
back
is
on
there.
YouTube.
It was a great show. Also, make sure you keep an eye out for every show that Quinn Schlegel's going to be on. Not here, but the comedy shows. He does
Yep.
weekend comedy around Indianapolis. If you see his name opening for someone, go. He's a funny motherfucker. Off camera, he gave us a little.
We got some samples.
He gave us a little bit of some of his sets, and
First taste was free, so we got to pay for the full show.
we were cracking up.
Have the head of brewing with Sun King Brewing.
Yeah, we were cracking up.
He's good.
We're gonna move on to. We're gonna finish this beer.
Oh, do we
Sorry.
have to?
No,
Sorry, I interrupted.
Stevie P, you're great.
I do want to mention with Quinn's.
You're the
Forget
highlight
I'm
so
here,
far.
forget I'm
No,
here.
you're the highlight so far. This beer sucks.
I saw a recent post of Quinn's, and it was the poster for the next show coming up. And Quinn is absolutely the token white kid.
Why did you not repost it on our page?
Yes.
If you saw it, why didn't you repost it on our page?
I just was going through briefly.
This is why we don't have nice things.
No, I'm not the social media guy.
I don't follow. I'm not friends with Quinn.
Oh, well, we should
my
change that.
God.
Yeah, there's easy fix there.
Oh, it's a rough day.
Rough day.
Oh, Lord.
So we're gonna finish this beer. Then we're actually gonna get a banger
I'm looking
out,
at the scores there.
and you can try the banger when we get it out.
You can try this one if you want.
You don't want to.
Oh, what
Don't
a-
do it,
that's
Stevie P.
Smooth.
Did you just pass
This,
off
this
some
is
beer?
that Imperial Stout?
It's not great.
It's 15% though.
It's metallic
Oh my
as
God.
fuck.
Holy fuck.
So it's metallic with a very
Is that it?
weird. Yeah,
Immediate.
yeah, almost,
Immediate.
but almost molasses finish.
Not very
Big
good.
time.
So you have a
strong.
metallic.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
everything about it is fine except the metallic.
You chewed aluminum and then
At
dropped
first, I was
molasses
like,
on your
not
tongue.
bad, but then you drink
I
it, you
can't-
swallow
That's
it.
exactly my experience.
I will say this: I didn't have to drink it to know it was metallic. I smelled that.
Stout's usually
motherfucker.
like room temp or kind of like
This
the
is my
preferred way to smoke.
Oh, that thing.
Because if there
fucking
was
amazing.
flavor, then you normally
Yep.
get more of it.
All
Now
right.
it's
So
just-
anyway,
yeah.
this
You get-
beer sucks.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt the whole
You get creamy
you're great.
cocoa, like the creamy cocoa and the caramel. That's
I don't
all
get cocoa.
good, and then bam.
I get molasses and metal.
and it lingers.
Yeah.
It lingers.
I
It
am
really hits the
middle
back of the throat, right?
It's sitting on the top of my palate
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, right on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking hell, Stevie P.
Fucking hell.
That is a rough beer. All right. It is whose turn? It's yours, John. God, that fucking sucks.
Is Big Up going to be a terrible thing? To
It
finish
is.
us off,
It's
or-
horrible.
But it's better
it
than
finishes
Cinnamon.
it. So. It's a thick beer, kind of syrupy,
My tongue's numb.
which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But in this particular case, it's like the back of my throat is burning right now. It's so metallic. It shouldn't be from a stout.
No.
Now, could some of that burn be coming from just the alcohol
No.
volume, though?
No.
No.
That's
No.
not booze burn.
That would be on the
Okay.
front of your palate.
That's not booze burn.
Yeah.
And you'd get over it.
I kind of wish it was
It's
booze
still
burn.
there. One sip. It's still
Just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Trying to give him some kind of out.
I truly
Appreciate
wish
it,
it was
but-
booze burn.
Like, I was thinking of 1.5, but I even think that's too high. I am going to go a 1.
0.75.
The ABV horn me is
Yeah,
going to
one-
have to give it
one
a
is-
little
one
bit
is,
more than nothing, but I'm going to give it
You
a
wouldn't want to buy it ever again.
So 3 is a perfectly average beer. 1 or
swill.
set 0.75 or less is drain pour. 1 to 1.75 is
You
fuck
could
it. I
suffer
will
through
suffer
it.
through this because I
Gotcha.
purchased it or my buddy purchased it.
Gotcha.
I
agree.
can suffer through this
Agree.
because it's 15%. It's a 1.
Yeah.
So what do you
I
give
agree.
it?
Similar logic. I'm going to go 1 1/4.
If it wasn't for
ABV
I'm
horn.
stubborn as a motherfucker, this is drain pour. That's why I gave it a 1.75.
You get a 0.75.
Yeah,
That's what I
no
meant.
one.
That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
So that is a 1 average.
Well, I wrote down
That
1 for
50%
the
kicked in.
average.
He really bumped it up.
I wrote down 1 for the average and it threw me the fuck off.
Gibson says molasses and metal sounds like a gopher with a butt plug.
It's not a great beer. John, will you do me a favor?
Kind of funny.
John, will you do me a favor?
And a
Grab
little
one of
Iron
those
Maiden.
Gold Top River Norths.
So we should probably rinse these, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
If I can
Just
squeeze
blind
past
pull,
there.
John.
Sorry.
Just blind pull. Any of those Gold Tops, we're fine.
Oh, boys.
Oh, I'm fucking fixing this night.
Steve, how do you feel about Abbey-style Golden Ales?
Stevie P just got real happy. Steve's like, I'm looking at these scores. I missed all that shit, but I
That's
get the good one.
I came
He's
right
over here
into
going,
the
I get the
best
good one.
time.
Yup.
Who was in here goosing a whale? What was that noise?
That was Griffin.
What?
Ooh.
That was
Oh,
Griffin.
that
Oh,
was
that's me.
100% Stevie
That's
P.
excitement.
John, will you throw a splash of rice lager in mine to get this fucking nastiness
Yeah,
out of my
yeah.
palate?
Yeah.
LA night.
Yeah.
Yeah!
No, so I told Jonathan I'm going to Frankfurt next month, so
So you're bringing
I'm
me
gonna
some crispy
pick up
boys back?
Some Hellas. Who do you want?
Some crispy boys, some Hellas,
Oh,
some
oh.
shit like
I
this.
thought you was
That good
being
German
specific.
shit.
Yeah, no, I'll bring back some good stuff.
God, I knew I liked you.
Yeah. I'm good for something. And I was telling him I was in Alaska. And
North
had a
to Alaska.
49th State Brewery
Yeah, that-
lager.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, how was it?
Delicious. Delicious. And I didn't try anything else that they make, but they got a restaurant and bar downtown. And it was really, really good.
Sounds like it.
So our other airline guests, so we have
Who's the other one?
My
Pilot
best
Ben.
friend from college. He's
Oh, yeah?
pilot for Delta.
I never heard of him.
Great dude. Oh, I'm up in my draft. Oh, shit. I about missed that pitch.
See what happens to Stevie P. You're distracting him.
Dicker the kicker. All right.
Wait, really?
Dicker the kicker.
That's amazing.
All right. His last name's Dicker. He's a kicker. All right. So the last
Wait, contextually, I could not have put
the
that
last
together.
Guardian, that's my favorite part of this beer. A modest Abbey style golden. That happens to be 18.94%.
Because it's so modest, you see.
It's
modest.
almost
Right,
19%.
modest. Right. The Abbey was kind of sleeping that day. They let it brew a little longer. And,
They froze that shit now.
They might have dropped a few extra bags of grain in there.
right.
but-
I didn't remember that.
Bicentennial Series 4. We've now had all but the very first one.
Yeah.
Vintage 2023. Barrel type Colorado whiskey. Cases bottled only 99.
Also, it's also limited Hence the gold.
Yeah,
top,
these gold
right?
tops are always 99 cases.
Can you look
usually.
back at your ratings for the other ones?
I could look back
Or,
at.
or
Probably
guesstimate?
pretty sure.
I could tell you they're either a 4.75 or a 5.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is
This is one
pretty
of
much
my
every beer
all-time.
from them is typically good, and this is one of their.
This
better
is one of my
shows most
all-time
of the time.
favorite beers.
Yeah.
Just because
I walked in at the right time.
you really did. Like if memory serves, the ABV of this and the drinkability do not make sense.
No,
Oh, really?
Yes.
it's so much more drinkable than.
18.94%.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Matt's good. or
I mean, at
John's
that point,
good,
why don't they just go ahead and
Matt's
just get the
good.
full
All right.
19? Like, I'm almost let down they just didn't do that.
Well,
Because
you
they're
don't
precise.
necessarily also choose what you get.
Dock a quarter of a point. I think they kind of do. We've been there. We talked
Actually,
to
in
the
all
brewer.
fairness, I think they pretty much do dial
Yeah.
it in. And I love the crisp cleanness of this logo.
It is sweet. And maybe with the night, you kind of know what you're getting into. You're like, we're going to be killing some.
It's unlike anything Rich has ever had before.
It's a very perplexed look.
Thank you for slowing down the turnstile last week. I was like, I got dizzy at first.
Yeah.
Oh, when I first started,
It
yeah,
was
well,
low
it was funny as shit.
malfunctions,
I started,
It
and
was
I'm like,
so
whoa.
fast.
Kind of like reminds me of like fucking like liquor.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Well, it's,
Well, it's
it's high
18.94%.
It's got a
alcohol.
bite to it.
Yeah?
That nose is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Caramely,
Oh my god.
a little, almost a
a
little,
little bit boozy, a little barrely.
little clovey
great
almost. Like on the
sweetness.
nose.
Oh, when it hits the back of your palate, it's super sweet.
Yeah.
You probably like that.
Oh,
But it's not
man.
syrupy.
No.
So you
And
start,
it does not feel like you're drinking an 18. No
you
way.
start with
No.
a very sweet,
Yep.
not syrupy beer. Because it doesn't
It's
feel
not,
syrupy.
it's not viscous.
It doesn't
not,
feel syrupy, but the taste is almost like you're drinking a sweet syrup.
It's a medium body.
Then,
This is thicker than all their
yeah,
stouts.
then it is. But then the finish is a nice vanilla and oak barrel. But without
barrel
being
said.
chewing on a stave, it just finishes with a nice
You're just licking
vanilla.
the stain instead.
Not even licking it. Just it's like you just kind of took a smell while drinking it. Just that nice little kiss of barrel.
You'd be on number 3. And then you go, oh, yeah.
Would you
this-
guess that's 19%?
No way.
No way.
Then you'd go, wait a second. This beer is like a woman's breast.
That's DUI shelf.
1's not enough, and 3's too many.
No, it's not.
No,
I'd figure it out.
I don't know. Have you seen Total Recall?
I'd figure it out. I'd figure it out.
yeah, I have
that's
seen
great,
Total
though.
Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3's too many, man. I only have 2 hands.
If
Sorry.
we were playing Guess That ABV and it wasn't a River
No
North
way.
beer, so
No
therefore
way.
I didn't already know.
14
Maybe,
tops.
maybe
guys.
yeah. I was gonna say
I'm close
13.
to guessing under 10. That drinkability is absurd.
I think I'm guessing 11
Yeah.
or 12.
Yeah,
But that drinkability,
Because the barrel flavor's there.
yeah.
but I've had barrel
It's not
flavor
hot,
stronger
though.
than that at a
I know.
7.
I know.
I've had
True.
7%ers with that taste like you're fucking chewing on the barrel.
Oh, I'm so happy.
So like going off the barrel, I can't even use that anymore. Just going off drinkability, you're looking at like a 9%er to me. That is that we have not had a true DUI shelf beer in a while. I think that's about as close as you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the relative sliding scale, because if it's drinks over a 10, but drinks like under a 10 was the rule.
Yeah.
But this, it drinks so far under what it is, there's got to be a little adjustment.
And I'm pretty close to thinking 10. Like that's fucking stupid.
That's just beautiful.
Where's it from?
River North.
Denver,
in
Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
It is it is the show's favorite brewery.
I will say, Big Gulp, you jump to about a 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Sip, I'm at 10 or 11. Big Gulp, you're like a 13.
13.5
Still,
on
which
Big
is
Gulp.
almost 6% lower.
14 on a Big Gulp.
That Big Gulp definitely hit you a little
In
harder.
Denver, there's 2 breweries I'm like, you have to go to. And it's River North, and it's Burns Family Artisan Ales.
I will say one thing that breaks my heart about Denver right now. Burns Family Artisan Ales is closing their original location to the public.
Oh, damn.
It is going to be production only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their new location is going to be their only tap room.
Okay.
They're going to expand production a little bit, it's my understanding. I haven't had a chance to talk to them directly, but that is my understanding. And focus a little more on providing a great experience at one location. again.
That's
fair.
But
That's
in
fair.
a more populated location. Their original location
More
worked,
foot traffic.
It's a weird
but
spot.
there's no foot traffic there.
a weird
It's
spot.
drive
it's an
to.
industrial complex.
Yep.
It's a cul-de-sac thing.
doubt.
Like it's an odd location.
So
But I'm
I
sure the
think
rent's
they're
a lot
going to try to
better.
maximize on foot traffic
Okay.
and really hammer that in. I'm excited for the change for them.
Which we need to check that new location
We
out
do.
next time. We meant to
Which
do it
was
last
what
time,
we were
just
doing
didn't make it.
anyways.
Yeah.
Very excited for them and their change.
Yeah.
I hate that it's happening because we did like that original location so
Yeah,
much.
Agreed.
It's
but
such
I'm
a
curious to see what the
cozy,
new one looks like.
comfortable
Though. It
place.
could be way cooler, even. Who knows?
I'm excited.
They could have taken that like concept of different room, different theme, just expanded on it. And just
Exactly. So
turned it up to
very
11.
excited for them and the change.
There's such a great couple who runs that, and yeah, they're awesome.
They're just good
Yeah,
at
They're just
fucking.
people.
If you want a conversation about beer, those two people are not. You're not going to find a better conversation than either of them.
Some of the
Like,
smartest people in beer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's OG long term beer. He's got these crazy certifications that most people don't even have in the States at all. Like,
He was legitimately one of the founders of the high ABV movement in Michigan back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, he was part of that. He was a brewer for fucking Peoples. No, Bell's.
Bells.
I thought he was at Bell's at least at one point.
For Bell's up in Michigan fucking during the 80s. When they started jumping ABV, that original growth of ABV. That is insane to me. And talking to him, he's legitimately one of the best dudes.
Super nice, super passionate, very big beer nerd, incredibly knowledgeable.
Draft
They're
is
exactly the type
over.
of people who we started this because we want to support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and very, very fantastic people and hospitable and hanging out and talking with them. They're dynamite every time we see them.
Our boy Thad from Michiana Beer Reviewers had a shot
yes.
to go into.
I've not heard this.
I did share, I think, one or two of his posts onto our page from when they visited. So you can go back and look.
they went?
Otherwise, Thad did. Thad and his girlfriend went.
Oh, nice.
They had a ball. So Thad got a chance, and you can tell. The first interview, he's talking to Wayne and his wife, and Thad's trying to feel them out. They're feeling him out. Like, by the third review, they're getting full burns.
Yeah.
Get
Like-
full Wayne.
This is Wayne and wife. Well, no, this is wife going, Wayne, you're done talking. Like,
So, okay, full win.
Full Wayne.
third review,
That's what I said.
third review was like peak Burns Family Artisan Ales. And you can tell Thad was at
when they
peak
brought out
like,
the taster glasses?
oh, these fuckers are fun. And it was a great time. They tried the Snapdragon Sour.
I was saying, we still need to hear from
Holy
Kelly what she thinks
shit.
about that.
Kelly hadn't drank it. She's holding it for us.
Oh,
is
she's
holding
too
it
sweet
first.
about that.
We need to have
She's
her on the
nice
show
over.
soon to help her because if nothing else, I know she wants to
Yeah,
drink
she
it.
needs to drink that.
They tried the Snapdragon. We'll just put it this way: Thad loved it. They tried the 23-year-old aged beer that we had. Thad loved it.
23 fucking years old.
Or 21. I apologize.
Yeah.
21.
Old
21.
enough to drink itself.
And then they tried one of their other beers that we've had, one of their other big stouts.
Yeah.
I think the sous vide one. Or cuvee. Cuvee. Cuvee.
There it is. Yeah,
Cuvée.
you have that little tilde mark on it.
I went cooking for a minute and said sous vide.
Yeah, you
it's
did.
fine. I heard myself and I'm like,
Yeah.
the whole time I was talking, I'm like, that's not right.
It is just the wrong thing.
But fucking the reviews were fantastic. I texted Thad later and he was like, dude, that was a lot of fun. I'm like, he goes, and they
know.
love you. And I'm like,
We're like,
we
we
know.
drink and we know things.
they're our friends.
Yeah.
They are some of the best humans on the planet. Now, with that being said, and a little shout out to Burns, because if you're ever in Denver, please, for the love of God, go
Please
there.
visit them.
And also, again, number one brewery by the Two Beerded Guys is River North. John's technically is Revolution up in Chicago,
It's probably our second.
which is like
I love Right Away.
Well, it's funny because River North's his top three. I think second, but it's top three.
It's second.
Matt and I, it's River North for number one, and then Revolution number two. So
Yeah.
Burns though is pushing
flop.
Revolution. Burns is pushing Revolution.
But we actually know people at Burns, which helps a lot too, because
Yeah.
it's just the people there are like on top of having good beer.
For me, it's even their lighter beer. I really, really enjoy. And Revolution, I like their lighter beer.
Fair, but
But the barrel.
I don't know. I just drink the barrel each
But
time.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Their barrel program
it's
is
under
why I
10%,
like
let's
Revolution. But the problem is, Burns is starting to drift into that River North category where like everything they fucking do I enjoy. And so it's
Yeah. I get it. The Burns is wonderful.
Yeah, well, they just have so many selections of everything
It's
when you
still
go in there.
behind
It's
them.
hard for me to want to pick a low one when there's so many
Still
big,
behind
heavy
them, but
ones.
it's getting closer and closer every day. But this beer this time, we're going to go ahead and include Stevie P's score,
Hell
which
yeah.
means we're booting Matt the fuck out for the last one.
Thank God.
I regret that.
Sorry, Matt.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
I'll go ahead
Nobody
and score
can see
first.
you anyway.
If you're gonna be good at something, you gotta be good at one thing.
Yeah.
You know, just
I'm not going to make
counting.
Stevie P score first on his first one.
I'm going to get you a little fence. So you can walk around with the little fence, you know,
Just
like
stick it right here on the back of the beer.
home improvement.
We talked about doing that to him for Halloween.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
so-
Perfect.
Wilson,
Go ahead.
right?
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, Wilson.
Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. It's still one of my favorite beers. It's a fucking 5. Like, I want to give it a less because I really hate giving them such high scores all
Probably
the
giving
damn
it 3
time.
5s
You don't
already.
leave room for anybody else.
But this is
It's like
stupid.
the Olympics, man.
This is stupid.
It
I'm
is-
not going to be the
it
East
is.
German judge and give it some fucking bullshit score.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, no, this is 100%. Like I start drinking it. I'm like, this is fucking good, and then I drink it more. I'm like,
Big
this
Gulp,
is
where,
fucking good.
in the Big Gulp where there's more booze, it's still fucking amazing.
It has everything that I want out of. I mean, it's a fucking golden. Fuck, it's a 5.
It's a modest
Gold.
gold.
It's golden. It's a 5.
Stevie P.
So that,
5's the
that-
top.
Yeah, that first sip, and even after the long finish on it, because it's got a long finish, it reminds me of Chimay Blue from Belgium. So they probably crafted something,
I haven't had a Chimay Blue in a while, but I get where you're going.
but
Chimay Blue?
that's a 9%.
Oh, I know.
This is twice as much.
More
But-
than that.
Yeah,
Triple.
Yeah,
it's not
but
triple.
not triple. It's a little more.
That'd be
than-
impressive, though.
Yeah,
9 times 2 is 18.
yeah. So, but it's got
She's been drinking. It's all right.
more complex flavors, taste, finish. I mean, even I'm still tasting. In the back of my- and it does have a little bit of a like an alcohol bourbon finish to it when it's all done, and I'm sitting here just relishing it.
Good
Like,
words.
where's the second one? 5, definitely.
You got
Would
our-
you go out and buy this again and again and again?
Again.
And
Every year.
Would you
would-
fly to Denver to make sure you get it?
yeah, yes. And you probably would keep this one on the back shelf, and it's not for Joe Schmo that comes over to have a beer.
Nope.
It's for Stevie P.
You save it. Hey, I got something nice for you. Hold on.
We do that a lot
We're
with
going
those.
in the back
Yeah, we
shelf,
do.
and we're
We
going to
do.
get that out for you.
We do that a lot with our River North beers,
Yeah.
especially the big boys.
That's what that's for. Big time 5.
yeah.
Hey, if you guys want to go to Denver in February, you're more welcome to join us.
Yeah, we'll be there. Anybody that wants to join us, feel free. It is our favorite. It's so much fun. It's such a great trip. We don't know if this is going to be the last one for at least a couple years because there are some other places we're wanting to visit on big trips. But we have decided, John and I were talking about it a while back, we are doing at least one more Denver
One more
trip.
Denver trip.
We have some certain things we want to do. We want to go back out and see Burns. We want to visit a couple other places we haven't seen yet. Maybe hit up Boulder. There's a lot we haven't gotten a chance to
What
do.
was one of the C that we liked? The
Oh, Coda Brewing?
Coda?
Oh, we're definitely
Probably
going.
worth checking them back out. That was
As long
solid.
as we go to the Golden area, we're going
Which,
to Coda.
if we're going to that area, we're going to Golden.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Golden.
I mean, we got to go to the Golden Circle.
We
Hells yes.
still not.
Ring?
No, just
Golden Mill.
there
Mill.
it is.
I'm so
He's
close.
literally never gotten it
Never
right.
got it. Well,
That's why I had a $90 Uber over there.
Matt,
Oh my
what?
lord!
Well, it's a 40-minute drive.
And it's also Uber hates me in Denver.
Uber does hate you in Denver. It is
That's
so-
right. I just spent $71 for a 10-minute Uber in Seattle a week and a half ago.
That
Now, that
sucks,
was
but
for
misery
4
does love
people,
company.
but-
I feel a little bit better about that.
So
Yeah.
John and I
10 minutes. I was
John and I
like, holy-
laugh. John and I laugh. John and I will literally pull up Uber or Lyft at the exact same time Matt does.
yeah,
totally
the
different.
exact same
And there's
time.
a
Matt,
30
John
to
and I's will be
$40
like
less.
identical.
That's so
It'll be
weird.
$20 or more less than whatever Matt has.
Yeah,
Every
every
time.
time.
I think once it's been the
That's
same.
so weird.
But because the
don't
first
understand
well, the
it.
first
The
year
Uber
we
guys
went,
just hate me.
we
Must be
alternated.
his rating.
Yeah, have you ever puked or
Hey,
something?
we-
No, I think I got at least like a 4.9. I don't
He
know
has
why-
a 4.9,
why else
I
didn't
think.
give me a 5, but
We alternated.
Well,
The very first year we
I think it was well
alternated
enough.
who was buying the Uber. And now if somebody had a little bit bigger Uber, we
Yeah, yeah.
they got to
Okay.
skip a turn, that kind of thing.
I got one Uber.
Well, Matt
That's
Matt
fair.
bought
Maybe
no
you got
Matt
the
the first
system
year.
down there,
Matt
Matt.
bought 2
Yeah.
or 3 Ubers early, and then we just went. You know what? You can stop buying Ubers, and if it gets to the point
You're
where
good,
you
Matt.
owe us money, you can just
Pay
Venmo
difference.
us because it's gonna cost us more having you buy Ubers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so henceforth now we just have them
Oh,
buy.
yeah,
Make
from
a
now
grand
on-
total, divvy by 3 and
Because
Oh,
share.
wherever we
There
go,
you
it's
go.
like $20.
From now on,
Wherever we go.
it literally became
I'm banned
John
from
and I-
Ubering.
From now on, it
Wherever
became
Matt
John
goes,
and
it's
I-
$50.
or more.
Yeah.
It became John and I just
Yeah,
going,
50 would be a good
we'll
deal
order
for me."
this, we'll throw it to the pool, and we'll divvy it up at the end.
Yeah.
It was the funniest shit.
Glad you all laughed.
I mean, he went to go to the airport early ass in the morning the first year, and the cheapest Uber he was finding was like $110.
Oh my god.
I'm awake.
Start walking. Go 3 blocks. It'll be half price.
Oh, no, not if it's Matt.
Oh,
No,
not if it's
literally in
not,
the
yeah.
same in the
double.
same Airbnb he looked.
Oh, at one point in time, I wake up, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, fucking Ubers are $110. I'm like, so I get up and I go to use the restroom. While I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm like, you know what? I'll look. Hey, Matt, it's 70 if you get on right now. Matt's like, bullshit!
They raised the price on
I'm
that.
sitting there.
Oh,
I'm sitting there.
100%.
Mine's like 60 to 70 bucks. His like 100 to 110.
Pissed somebody off. I don't know who.
I got a 4.9. Like,
He
it can't
pissed
be
off
that
the
bad.
CEO of Uber.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
personally pissed someone off.
Is the 4.9 the new 2?
You know what? I bet the CEO at Uber is a woman that tried to throw themselves at Matt.
Yeah.
And he turned him down like he does every other woman who tries to.
But he doesn't realize it.
I'm not actively turning you down. I just don't realize most
Or
of
it's
the
an
time.
elderly gay man who threw themselves at Matt that he
That's
turned
more-
down.
that's
What
very
was
likely.
it?
Also, don't realize I'm turning them down
He doesn't
either.
really turn them down.
He just doesn't realize it.
And he doesn't even, it's not even that. It's more we drag him out. I think they blame
We do
us
save
more
him.
than him.
Yeah.
Great talk, guys.
Time
You're
for-
very lucky that,
time
that
for
I
a
know
commercial
Stevie P
break.
is not a gentleman of persuasion.
Hey, you know what it is? You know what it is?
Because he would love you.
You know what it is? It's time for beer of the night.
Oh, hell yeah.
Matt, it is time for you to kick it off for beer of the night.
I don't know why you're getting all those back out. There's
no need.
Are we counting the Road North as an add-in or not?
I feel like we have.
There's
to.
2 possible answers.
I mean, yes or no? Yeah, good job, John.
That's fair.
There's one.
I mean, Kung Pao Buddha's pretty good.
Yeah, fuck it.
That
I'm
is
going.
good.
I wanted to not go that since it was added in and it's River North and it was the fun and to save the show, but yeah, it's River North, especially that particular one. That thing fucks.
That's one of my Matt, John. whoever you
This
are.
thing's fucking amazing.
Rachel.
I actually am gonna go Kung Pao Buddha.
Oh,
Only because
out.
like it we had it a week ago, it's a little undercarbed. And it's like, okay, this is okay. And then I carved it more this week, and it's fucking amazing. It fucks. So Kung Pao Buddha
I didn't
is
try
beer of
that
the
after
night.
we've done this.
Our palate cleanser of the night.
Yeah.
Every time we needed to get the taste out of some
it was
shitty
Kung
beer.
Pao Buddha, fantastic.
Stevie P,
Good
I
job,
know you only
Blasphemy
had one
Brewing.
beer, but is it
I had
Kung
two,
Pao or is it
'cause I
River
had
North?
both.
He had both.
Actually, he had 3. He
did
had
have three.
Westbound and
He did
Down,
have the Westbound Down.
and he had River North, and he had Kung Pao.
So he had 2 to count.
The River North for me would.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink that whenever I can.
That
find
is
it.
not a wrong
There's
answer.
no other answer. There's
Your rice, yeah. If it's here, I'm walking across the street and filling up my glass. That one's
this
not
cake's not
available.
last long, boys.
So I guess you could say it's a tie because this one's available and that one's not.
there's a
So
reason.
there is the difference between the two.
There's a reason we fly to Denver every year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's their
No
beer.
kidding.
Well, the amount of reasons grows every year though. Because
But they are the original
We got
reason,
Coda.
though.
We got
Dude,
Jackie. We got
Danico, fucking love
That was
Danico.
great.
Danico.
Danico's
yeah,
crispy, clean beer.
The sleeper hit of Colorado.
Danico is by
right on the
far
way
the
in from the
sleeper hit
airport.
of Colorado.
Yeah.
Every time somebody tells me they're going to Denver, I'm like,
Hit
hey,
that
on
on
your
the
way
way
into the city from the
Yeah.
airport,
Check them
You've
out.
never heard of
Danico.
that? Stop at Danico.
Yeah.
So on the way to the city from the airport, so Denver's a pretty popular place to visit, so I'm going to make sure anybody who ever watches this video gets this. When you're you fly it, cool. We're Ubering, driving, we rented a car, whatever. We're
First, you
heading
gotta go to the diner, right?
well,
Moonlight Diner.
the Moonlight Diner's amazing. Moonlight Diner's amazing. Not everybody's flying in as early as we do. Maybe they don't want breakfast.
You can still get screwdrivers and other food.
That's fair.
You can get a mimosa
the
flight,
boozy,
right?
the boozy milkshakes.
Boozy milkshakes.
But so you're heading to downtown, whatever. Stop at Danico. It is not on anyone's like must stop list.
No one knows about it. Yeah.
We found it only a couple months after they opened the first time.
Yeah, they were 3 months
Where
old.
is it?
2 months old. They were 2 months old.
It's
Aurora?
15 minutes. No, it's 15 minutes
15
from the
minutes
airport.
That's
Actually,
Aurora.
I don't know.
I'll pull
It's,
it
I
up
don't even
for
know
you,
if it's
Steve
15.
P.
So Aurora's closer to downtown. So it's
Because there's not much between the airport and Aurora.
so you know where the
It's the very first-
airport. Hey, you know that like how flat everything is,
Oh,
desert
yeah.
area outside the
Oh,
airport.
yeah.
It says it's
So
dead.
you
it-
know
it
where you
is
see the
Denver.
random hotels and shit.
But it is.
yeah, when you pass the hotel
But
complex.
before you get to
Listen.
Aurora, that just like initial hotel complex.
Yeah.
outside, it's in that.
You know
area.
the
no
sanctuary.
shit.
The what?
Yeah.
Where the dispensary is.
Well, there is one over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there is. It's a big one.
yeah.
Allegedly.
I've just gone by.
Yeah, just driven by.
Haven't
It looks
been in.
huge. It looks big from the outside, right?
So the
And it's
sanctuary is
by,
there. It's right here. We're literally right there.
It's by there's a huge,
What road's that off?
there's
He
a
might know that as
huge,
much as he's in the area.
There's a huge Marriott property there. It's not
Tower Road.
I think Marriott's the one with the big ass convention hall there, isn't it?
Gaylord.
Yeah, we're looking
Yeah,
at
no,
we're across
yeah,
the street
no.
at it and talking to him about
It's
it.
the Gaylord or whatever. Yeah.
Beautiful hotel.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, flowing
It's-
river and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
Gaylord
right
Rockies
there.
Yeah,
Resort.
it's right there.
It's right there. Damn.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
see the Gaylord
Moonlight
from
Diner's
Danico.
there. Yeah, it's right
From
there.
Danico, you can see the
The
Gaylord.
Gaylord's right there.
Yeah.
yeah,
no
like
kidding.
Yeah.
like both years we barely beat them opening, and he's like, "Come
we,
on in,
We
guys."
stay there on the short layovers all the time.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
the first time we ever went there, they'd been there, and that was 2 years ago. Well, it'll be 2 years in February. They had just opened in December.
Okay.
We were there early. They're like, actually, you can come in. We're not open, but go ahead. So we sit down, and we're just chilling, whatever, kind of waiting. The girl's getting things ready, and she comes over. She's like, "Hey, what do you guys want?" We're like, "Oh, I thought you guys were still open." And she's like, "It's fine. I'll pour you a beer." Okay, cool. We get a beer. We're hanging out. We talk to her for a while. A couple other people come in that work there. We talk to them. Have a great time. Have a great time. It's crisp, clean beer.
Yeah.
The head brewer worked
Well
for.
executed beer every time.
So one of the owners and one of the owners/brewers used to work for Anheuser.
Okay.
So they love crisp, clean
yeah,
beer.
yeah.
Now they do some weirder stuff too, but even that is just crisp, clean versions of weird.
They know how to brew.
The next year we come back. We don't think anybody's going to know who we are, whatever. We misjudged the time. I could have sworn I saw that the time opened up earlier. I was wrong.
We were wrong, yeah.
We show up.
First time ever.
We show up, and we're like, we go to open it up. The guy sees us coming up because we're carrying our fucking bags. Or we Ubered there.
He holds the door for
The
us.
owner of the place opens the door for us, and he's like, "Hey, I'm in the middle of a work call. We're not even close to open yet. We were like an hour early." He's like, "But give me a minute to finish this up, and I'll serve you." And we're like, "Whoa!" And he's like, "No, dude, you got your stuff. Sit down." We're like, "All right."
Deal.
Well, then he ends up serving us.
And
And
then
we
we
start
find out
talking.
he's
He's
the
like,
owner,
"Wait."
yeah.
He's like, "Wait,
You were here
you guys
before.
were here last year." And we start talking, and we start talking. And we're like, "Wait, when did you open last year?" He's like, "Oh, like 2 months before you guys would have got here." We're like, "Oh, shit." Like, it's such a cool place. Crisp, clean beer. We're still live, so I want to get off here.
Danico's amazing.
Also, really neat place inside too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's a gorgeous place.
I'm going.
Nice
Good
facility.
people.
yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
So,
Danico.
anyway, Denver's great. If you're ever in the area, there's multiple breweries, multiple food places.
Ask us.
Check us out.
They might be experts.
If you haven't seen our reviews, that's fine. Message us. We will tell you literally a breakdown of how to have a fucking amazing Denver weekend on your drinks and food and just fun in general. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog B&Q.
Behind the camera.
I'll scream Matt.
And the random appearance of
The Beaver.
Stevie P himself. Later.